רבותיי, שלום וברכה, בעזרת השם נלמד את הצדיק רבי חיים פינטו, הקדוש ברוך הוא bless our entire קהילה with ברכה, נצלחה, סייעתא דשמיא גדולה, מה קדם וכתבת קטע, we all בעזרת השם come to a place of a complete Yeshua, and we all come together with redemption, Zaben Kinyan Tzor. You know, רבותיי, this week's parasha, we open up with הקדוש ברוך הוא asking for Moshe Rabbeinu עליו השלום, a very very simple mitzvah. אמור אל אהרון. Tell Aaron. Tell Aaron what? Tell Aaron this idea of כי נפש לא יתאר בעמיו. That we must all prepare ourselves b'kedusha and prevent ourselves from falling to impurity. All Chazal look at this concept of emor, which the parasha is actually named after the word emor, tell, as a broader subject of this concept of the power that a man has with his dibur, with his words. That a person can change lives, a person can influence the world, a person can change the world just with words. And it reminded us of a beautiful question we asked last week about this idea of the preparation for Matan Torah. We know that we are right now in this middle between Pesach and between Shavuot, which is really our chance of HaKadosh Baruch Hu giving us the opportunity to build ourselves up and really be ready for receiving Matan Torah. And with that, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave us a mitzvah. That this mitzvah should serve as that preparation. The mitzvah of what, we might ask? The mitzvah of Sfirat HaOmer, of counting the Omer. We always ask ourselves, on all the mitzvot that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave us in the Torah to prepare ourselves for Matan Torah, He gave us a mitzvah of dibur, and a mitzvah of getting up and just talking, not even doing anything, just counting days. It seems like out of all the mitzvot to prepare ourselves to receive the Torah, there could be so much more proper ones, whether it be doing slichot like we do in Rosh Hashanah, we wake up every morning, we really feel more holy, we feel more prepared, we feel very focused. Maybe it could have been going to the mikveh, or a specific study, or a specific mitzvah. Out of all the options that HaKadosh Baruch Hu could have chose, He gave us a mitzvah of words. Why is that a proper preparation for Matan Torah? So when we're thinking about this, we came up with, I think, a beautiful question regards us, Bnei Adam, mankind. We know that what makes us so special isn't our hands or our nails or teeth like all the other creations that exist. Rather, what makes us so special is our ability to speak. Where that even defined makes the difference between Bnei Adam and other creations. We know we have 4 forms of life. There is domem, inanimate, tzomeach, something that grows on trees, like a fruit, flower, vegetable, leaf, tree. Chai, animal, something that holds life, like an animal. And then there's something that is above that. We share the same body, like all the other creations. We have a liver, brain, heart, lungs, like most living beings in this world. But we stand in a different form of life. And that's what the category called medaber, those who speak. Those who speak are only Bnei Adam. And that's what really makes us so special. So the question that could be asked now is, what is so special in speaking, Bichlal? What's so unique in speech that truly makes us so unique, so different, so out of the ordinary that it's even deserving of a different form of life, when really we're not much different than all the other animals, physically at least. So we're thinking about this a lot. And we came up with a beautiful idea that I think can really put us in a greater understanding of the power of this object, this body part we have in our face that we use so much. We know that Bnei Adam are formed from 2 different worlds. We are a physical body, but we hold a neshama. A neshama being spiritual, a neshama being something that exists in the world above, something that doesn't have much association with this world. We are creations that live in 2 different worlds, that exist in 2 different worlds, that need to ensure that their actions are justified in 2 different worlds. Maybe we can say that there's one action, and only one action, that a person can do that really bridges these 2 worlds and brings a person to a place of having both worlds come as one. What is that action? It's the action of dibur. Where dibur on one side is a very physical thing. Our lips move, air from our lungs need to come up in order to make the sounds initially. A very physical traits. But what comes after those physical movements are complete spirituality. The world was created with dibur, with words, not with actions. Everything around us exists from dibur. Dibur, a few words can change a person's life, for better or worse. And a few words can change the entire world, for better or worse. What makes dibur words so powerful is that they are truly a bridge between the chaya within us, the animalistic body like all the other creations have, and that spiritual soul that exists within our heart, within ourselves, that allow us to be so connected and so attached to something that is so much bigger. We said maybe we can say that when Bnei Israel left Egypt, we know they were tameh, they were impure, they fed to the animalistic instinct, they followed the animalistic instinct. They were like what the Navi says, that the Egyptians, they were like animals. We see even that the way that the Egyptians portrayed themselves was very animalistic. We look at all their drawings. They draw themselves as like a human with a dog face, with a lion face. The Mitzrayim, the Egyptians were animals. When we left Egypt, we were at the same level as like animals, because we got to the 49 level of impurity. We were evenly holy like the Egyptians. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted to give us the Torah, something so spiritual. But the thing is that the Torah was not meant to be given to a group of animals. We need to be Adams. We need to embrace our neshama side of us. We need to embrace that other half which is not connected to this world, that has no concept of physical or animalistic instinct. So maybe we can say the only way to embrace that Adam part within us is to embrace what makes an Adam an Adam. And that isn't his body, that isn't his nail, that isn't any action he can do. Rather, the fact that with physical movements he can create spiritual existence. The idea of Sefirat HaOmer is more than just a count, more than just a few blessings that we do every single night. Rather, Sefirat HaOmer is our way of preparing ourselves and giving recognition that we are spiritual beings to be able to be worthy of receiving the Torah. And without that great distinction that we put ourselves and that we get ourselves ready and that we train ourselves to understand that we are spiritual beings, we would never be able to receive the Torah. So when we look at this period of time and we see the mitzvah that was given to Sefirat HaOmer, we have to look a step further and understand that Sefirat HaOmer was only a tool that makes sense and really encapsulates our goal of this period, but that should not be the limit. Our job in this period of time is truly to embrace all spirituality and every single spiritual part or side of us. And the more we could embrace that spirituality, the more we will be worthy of Bezrat Hashem coming to celebrate Shavuot and truly inheriting and receiving all the most rich and spiritual gifts that we can imagine. So Bezrat Hashem, HaKadosh Baruch Hu give everyone big bracha and atzlacha, big siyata dishmaya, and we all come to a place of truly embracing the neshama within us.